Hello, my name is Lucas Ballard.
Oh, my name is Matt Neely.
And I'm Tyler Harder.
And we are the Drew
Crew.
The Drew Crew.
Fucking
We're
nailed
never
it.
gonna get that.
We got it, 100%.
It's good to be back. Good to be back.
This is part 3 or 4, depending on whether or not you give a shit.
Four, I think.
Yep, because I uploaded the
I
last
give a
one in
shit.
2 parts.
We did 2 in a row and then 1 and then...
Yeah.
I give a lot of shits.
Mm-hmm.
We're somewhere in there.
It's
Yeah.
a problem, medical problem.
There are 2 or 3 shits in there. Let's find out what the heck plant puzzles. Who remembers fucking plant puzzles?
Oh no!
There were like 4 different puzzles in the plant room.
This might be our This might be our downfall. We've been doing so well so far.
Yeah.
And this might be the bad one.
Yeah.
This is just the entire episode.
Yeah,
us.
it's gonna be the next
Wandering the
3
same hallway.
hours.
We give ourselves aphasia.
What's that, like technophage or something?
Yeah, the one where they put the goop in your Wernicke's area and then you can't talk.
Yeah.
Get gacked.
I'm glad you remember the area. I fucking didn't.
I just took linguistics, so I just know it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's my degree is linguistics, and I didn't know fucking the Wernicke area.
Yeah, you don't have an excuse. Yep, just be honest. You fucked up. You fucked up, Tyler.
I'm not a neurolinguist. I'm a theoretical linguist. As in theory, at some point, I'll probably be able to call myself a linguist.
That's good. It's good to know. Well, let's hope our chemist can help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Does the game sound all right? Do you hear the sick beats?
Yep.
Okay. Fuck. Let's look at our inventory.
We have.
Jolt?
Oh.
Jolt something.
They.
According to the labels, these shouldn't be handled without protective gear.
Yeah, I feel pretty protected with my fucking jolt gun.
This is my
I got a
protected gear.
strap. You don't think
I'm protected.
Don't worry, I'm wearing a condom. This is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's something going on here where we need to get some some samples,
Yeah.
and the samples have to be certain samples in order to make an audio recording.
Yeah, they have to spell out someone's name. Like,
Yeah.
I think the name is Max Lau because it's
No.
ML and your character's name is Max Lau, and there are 3 and 3.
I think
Oh.
it's Mark's Lurkel.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
I just
Mia
How-
Khalifa.
Mia Kha.
I love how the first one was 3 letters, and then the other one was like not 3 letters.
like 7.
And it doesn't even start with an L.
What if I apply a growth
Oh
matrix?
fuck! Yeah, it doesn't. You didn't.
It has one in the middle.
It's there. There's something there.
Physical photo.
Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa. Someone doesn't
Why
like
is Adam?
that much.
Regis is probably the only
Adam got
person
that
I know
weird,
who'd want his picture on paper. I guess defacing a digital one
Technophage
just isn't the
disease
same.
where your face
Hey,
gets scribbly.
There's Dr. Chigwa as well.
That's Gak. I've got my Gak right here. There's so many. The problem is not like that our tool set is particularly vast. Like most adventure games, like old adventure games would give you like 30 different tools. It's that like each of these tools has been established to have like 5 different functions. Like
And you're
gun.
like, I don't know what you want me to do with this.
Oh, don't worry. We can use the phone and it's 17
Oh
options.
yeah, call your friend. Call the other guy that we were.
Hey,
Regis.
hey, I got your secret message. I can't figure it out.
No answer.
Damn.
He's dead.
Let's call Central. We trust her.
Dr. Lau, please continue your investigation of the murder
Ah,
of Dr.
fuck off.
Baxter. Your involvement has been requested by the highest levels of civil government.
Or in
Please
other
find
words,
data
me.
relevant to the case on your secure system at cell headquarters.
Ah, fuck. Do we have to go back to cell headquarters?
Better now than later.
Okay.
But
Better
it's-
not. It might tell the lab director.
Lab director, this lady's molesting me.
Oh right. Yeah, she was actually pretty
Excuse
charming.
me,
We were
Dr.
just
Chigwa?
at the tail end
Make
of our
it quick,
thing,
I'm
so
busy.
we were kind of intimidated by all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
how do I build more of the message?
You've got to use the sampling tool to get DNA from the plants around the lab. The sampler can take 3 readings before it needs to be reloaded. In some areas of the lab, the atmospheric controls will prevent the reading being taken.
Apparently, he wants me to find certain samples. I've got to
Wait.
think about where I'm going to find them.
Darn right.
If you
You've got
need
a whole lot of
3.
A right now.
Ah,
Yeah.
get it?
That's the sucky thing is that you need to choose an A. You need an A, an X, and an O, right?
You need 2
So-
A's.
Well, not necessarily. You could use the one A for both of them. But the only problem is that there's just a shit ton of A.
Yeah. just got A up
Dude,
here. Up the
I
A.
hate when there's so many A.
God, it's just too much fucking A. And when there's like too much T and A, it's too much.
Don't
I
even
hate
get
when
me
there's a
started on
lot of
X.
D and A.
So, you worked with Regis and his wife, as well as Baxter. Did you also work for Dr. Vargas?
That pompous ass? Yeah, I worked for him.
You don't care for him.
He was a competent researcher, but he lives for politics. Everything was always
Lucas.
about making the world a better place.
And you don't think it
Not
should be better?
Lucas.
It's a nice idea, just not realistic. And what we ended up making, it was actually never mind.
Oh, yeah, they made Central.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say turn up the beats.
Turn up the beat in our headphones.
Excuse me, Dr.
I got no
Chigwa?
snare.
make it quick, I'm busy.
What happens in the specimen bank?
It's where the samples of plants and growth matrices are stored.
We're
There's a
children.
huge library
Dude,
of
I get
subjects to
paid
work
at
with,
the
natural
specimen
and man-made.
And that's where Baxter worked?
Yeah, it's not exactly
They give me
taxing.
magazines.
I wanted to see what he was doing so they could have governed him.
You left him to work alone in there?
I'll be honest, he was not a pleasant man to talk to.
Man, I'm sure they've got excellent lore going on in here that we are not listening to.
I'm
We are
sorry.
tiny babies who just.
This is not a series to watch if you want to actually experience this fucking game.
I'm sorry, fan.
I don't know, man.
I wonder why Regis
pretty
hid a
good
message
experience
inside the
for me.
DNA of these plants.
DNA's been used as a
Two
data
views,
storage
both
medium
of them
before.
are us.
Rather than on-off binary, DNA would be quaternary bits. Adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. If he just left a message on one of the systems, though, or even on paper,
Then someone could have destroyed or erased it. Short of burning down the entire lab, they'd have no way to be sure they destroyed a message hidden like this.
especially since he scrambled so many of the other samples as camouflage.
He needs to make sure it's found, and based on the layout, he wants me to find it.
Sounds legit.
Have you found anything else with added
yeah.
genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab, and
And
I can't remember exactly which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had yellow flowers, broad
Yeah, yellow
leaves,
flowers.
and produced long fruit.
So that's got to be the A and the O.
Remember in frickin' Shrek when he had to
Yeah.
go get the
Blue
red
flowers.
flower, blue flower, red thorns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need yellow flower, broad leaves, and red fruit.
Long fruit.
Long fruit.
why
And
didn't
then
the facility's CI detect
Orchidaceae
Baxter's
irisea
vitals
or
suddenly
whatever.
failing? It's a potentially hazardous environment in here.
We were wondering that as well. This afternoon, we noticed the monitoring system in the sample lab was in recursion. All hell broke loose when the CI suddenly realized what had happened.
So either you've got a technical fault with the software or wetware interfacing.
Which is unlikely given how much they cost.
Or someone breached the security systems to cover Baxter's murder. That gives me more hope. Regis would have no idea how to do that.
He's far too dumb.
Oh yeah, but he's cyborg like everyone else.
I saw him walk around in circles for an hour in my office, telling me he had to solve a puzzle.
He kept trying to touch that fucking maid. It's mine.
He knows
taking
this. He
that
kept
home.
telling it to himself over and over, the same dialogue.
That maid's hers.
All right. So something about yellow leaves and long flowers and
Yellow leaves, yellow
No,
flower,
yellow flowers,
broad
broad leaves,
leaves,
broad
long fruit.
fruits, yellow
Long, broad
long
fruits.
Hey, you've got a yellow,
Is
broad,
that all?
long ass
For
fruit
now.
there.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll get
That's
back
kind
to
of
work.
racist though. So
Sorry. Yeah. We all
Okay. So we need to find the A that's yellow.
yellow.
Whatever.
What? They're right there.
Red flower tree. That's not it at all. Blue plants.
Red flower, red thorn. Blue flower, red thorn.
So what's the plants that are right next to you? Wait, you click on them.
I
Blue
have
flower,
no...
red
This is
thorn.
the kind of thing that'd take a cram course in trans ed. I have
Cram
no idea. This is the kind of thing that'd take a cram course in trans ed.
What were you saying,
So-
Tyler?
Can you click on the yellow plants and see what you can do with them?
Yeah, the ones on the floor.
Hell yeah, I
Epic
can.
field.
That doesn't look like long fruits, but you know what? I'm still sampling
No,
that shit.
I don't need to like sample it. I just wanted to like see if when you looked at
It's
it, what
been
happened.
sampled.
Taking a DNA sample from it.
Got it.
Like if you just like normally click on it, what
Get
happens?
game played. Oh, it's too late. I'm leaving.
Just leaving.
Fuck this puzzle and just
You're just
drive
like-
into it.
You're looking right at the plants as you're like walking past them. I'm sorry.
What's that Fulcrum Tower?
Is that the place with the crime scene?
No, the crime scene was crime scene. This is Fulcrum Tower. Wait,
What?
There's people
What
here.
the? What?
Dr. Lau, so good to see you again, my dear.
Yeah, I just got
He's a
out of this
commie,
terrible
shoot him.
game. Yeah, I'm happy to.
What the? Where is
Pull
the?
out your gun.
What's,
Use gun.
As much as I love shocking things, I don't think it'll help.
Do not doubt me. Put wetware all over your mouth. Man,
so, what is this place and why is it? Why is this place?
I'm gonna keep
It's
it 100
Fulcrum
with you.
Tower, and it's there.
Matt is correct.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
I just got out of plant hell. You better have something interesting to talk about.
Dr. Vargas, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Oh, it's
Certainly,
the
my
other
dear.
one.
Anything I can do to help.
Oh God.
Oh my
we have
God.
questions. All right. Let's listen to them one at a time.
What would you describe your role here as, Dr. Vargas?
This is publicly available.
Now, Galatea,
Sorry.
it is a reasonable question. For the past 18 years, I've held the role of controller of centralized government. I ensure that Central, our city governance, CI, is functioning within parameters.
What would you say your political function within the city is?
None at all. The elected council formulates city policy. It is merely Central's role to execute this and ensure the day-to-day well-being of the city.
And it is Dr. Vargas's role to maintain Central's operations. Surely you're already aware of this, Dr. Lau.
Just wanted to get it from the source.
Sometimes our desire to remain outside the political spectrum has led to rumors. We are not, however, the secret puppet masters behind the government of Newton.
I shouldn't count you as my boss, then.
Dr. Lau,
Heavens no, my dear. If anything, we are equals on an administrative footing. Central acts as director for both of our operations, though.
So that's her daddy.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I trust him negative. I actually negative trust him. If he told me that my skin was white, I'd be like, no, I've been a black man for 30 years. And I'm also 20 years old, so it's What the Okay, that just rose up like 30 questions. Who wants to ask one first?
It's a lovely office.
You know, I just love the fact that there is the white guy who is like, "Don't worry, fam. I'm just the AI's wrangler, but I'm not into politics." Obviously, there's no political value whatsoever in being the enforcer of laws. No one has ever interpreted a law ever. They are actually just come from space, and we follow them. Like, we have an entire third branch of government whose job is just to interpret the other branches of government to figure out what the hell they meant.
Yeah.
That's the.
Well, this is just the city too, though. It's not like the entire country is run by the AI.
Not yet. Da-da-da-da.
Not yet. Well, not yet.
Yeah, we're just basically equals. I just have this entire city by the nutsack. And if I squeeze too hard, the whole thing explodes. Do you find anything ethically troubling in here, Tyler?
To be honest, I forgot what ethics was.
Don't worry, Central's got you covered.
I just listen to what Central tells me.
I just do my job.
I bend over. Central does some things, and we get on with our day.
Yep.
How long have you known Dr. Regis?
Since 2067, he joined a research project of mine. He was a good man then, very principled.
And now?
I've no doubt goodness remains. Though since joining Cell, I feel that he expresses this solely through his work.
Do you know about his garden on Tier 42 of this building?
Ah, yes. I've been there myself a couple of times. Though I hope we can keep that between us, Dr. Lau.
What did you think of it?
It is certainly an interesting way of coping with grief. Though that it has lasted so long is perhaps cause for concern.
So, wait. Did he break into his house? Is that what he's saying?
No, it just sounds like he's been there.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right implication.
But it's on the balcony. I'm confused. Is that not the balcony of his apartment?
It looked like either that or the roof, but...
So why are they in the same building? Is it because, like, they worked on a project, or, like, he pulled strings together?
I think it sounded like they worked together.
Yeah. If you had a hand in building the city's AI, I think you have enough strings to pull that you can get a balcony on a skyscraper.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this incident?
Currently not a great deal, hence why you have been tasked with this investigation. Dr. Baxter has been found murdered in his workplace, and Dr. Regis was caught entering and leaving the facility by their security infrastructure.
How about a background to the case? A history?
Baxter has been responsible for the murder of Viksha Regis.
Charles Regis's wife.
He was caught and convicted, and until recently had been serving a sentence for the crime.
I'm aware of this so far, yes.
He had recently been paroled with the Vickerman Corporation as his sponsor. I can only imagine Regis's feelings on the matter.
Violent, no doubt.
But I knew Charlie Regis, and I know what kind of man he was. Justice is his motivator, but with his background, out in the hot zones.
You worry that this might have been his idea of justice?
Precisely. That, my dear, is why I need you to investigate this case before Central jumps to any conclusions to the matter.
It's like going behind the back of his own brainchild.
Yeah. It's also interesting that Vickerman, if you recall, that's the robot voice that purged our sample.
Yeah.
In the lab.
Mm.
So, I assume they're like a biotech company, and then they're like, shit, we need this guy because he can freaking weave those strands. So we're gonna break him out and parole him.
You mentioned Regis's wife, Viksha.
Ah, yes. Vicky. She was a student of mine in the 50s in Buenos Aires. She spent several years working for the UN in hot zones around the world. When she had finished, she was the natural choice for the project I was just commencing.
He never really spoke about her.
They were very much in love. It pains me greatly to see a man so afflicted by a loss.
She was a engineer as well?
Yes and no. She specialized in organic computing, a field perhaps more closely aligned to your own.
Oh my god, there's just more.
I'm digging it. For now.
It's a lot of world building, but I don't feel like I'm actually getting anything out of it.
Though Regis has an obvious motive, can you think of anyone else who might have a reason to do this?
I shall be honest. Dr. Baxter was not an easy man to work with. There were many who disliked him in his time, though none I knew could call him his enemy.
You mentioned a project that Viksha was recruited for.
I'm afraid that's classified.
Galatea, how can we help if we block every question? It was a project that utilized the expertise of both Viksha and Charles. Essentially, we were studying organic interfacing and large-scale computing.
Large scale, as in city coordination intelligences, like Central?
On this matter, I can answer no further.
We already know they worked on Central.
What was your opinion of Dr. Baxter?
As a scientist, 20 years ago, he was peerless in his field.
But as a human being?
He did not take refusal well. This apparently is what led to his breakdown.
And the murder that followed that.
Precisely. I have not spoken to him personally since the trial, however. I'm afraid I couldn't enlighten you about his recent state of mind.
I examined Dr. Baxter's body at the laboratory.
What did you find?
He's been decapitated, his head smashed in.
My goodness!
I've taken initial readings, but they're proving inconclusive, even time of death. The lab's environment is throwing the chromatographs. Once he's been moved to cell for autopsy, we should get a clearer picture of what happened.
I think he was decapitated. That's my guess.
Yeah, that it does seem like a pretty conclusive way he died.
I think he died from a lack of head.
A lack of head will do that to a person.
Maybe he had an allergic to reaction to his lack of head.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were saying like maybe he had a really big sneeze.
and he like tried to do that. He tried to keep his eyes open.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened.
His fucking head exploded. And that's how the murderer did it. He just like came up here and it's like threw some pepper in his face and he's like
Threw some pepper in his face with like the eye clips open.
Yeah. Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. I buy it.
Yeah.
So we've narrowed down our suspects to anyone who has pepper.
Yep.
Who in this city has access to pepper?
And eye clips.
Central.
Yes.
It was I. I was the one who gave the man pepper so he would sneeze and die.
You go into like the data banks for Central, and it's just like a table with a pepper shaker and some eye clips, and like a spotlight shining down on it, and it's like found my secret.
The chair turns around and there's a gun sitting on the chair and an iPad with Central, and it's like, I'm gonna need you to sit in that chair. It's like, I don't want to, and it's like, shit.
I did not prepare for this.
Hey, do you want to put these eye clips in your face and then sniff some pepper?
Dr. Vargas, I really need to ask.
So why did you
in
cut
my
Central's
office,
feed?
Why did you cut Central's feed?
That's classified, Dr. Lau.
I'm afraid I cannot give you a complete answer on that subject. But
He did it.
a number of factors regarding yesterday's
Well, it
network
looks like
attack
that
have
my
raised
feed got
concerns. Not least the timing. It may be that
Everything's
Central's administration has been compromised.
You believe it's linked to Baxter's murder?
What makes you say that?
You cut the
it
camera when
my
talking
connection?
to me about it. You were concerned
Oh.
that whoever may have compromised Central would find out what we were discussing.
Well, I'm just gonna
Well,
drop out,
I have
drop
no
right
fear
back
of the
in.
quality
See
of
you
Cell's
then.
investigative staff now.
I learned from the best.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's a
Did I just go
fantastic
dark?
view from up here.
Isn't it? That's why I choose to work from up here.
The only part higher in Fulcrum Tower is Central's operating center.
You could probably see all the way to Mombasa on a clear day.
Is that a city now, or is it a city in the future?
Mombasa exists.
All I know about the word Mombasa is that Halo has a new
Yep.
Mombasa. And
ODST has nude Mombasa.
their Griffball team is the new Mombasa Bossa Nova Bosses.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
So your assistant is kind of a bitch.
I'm certainly aware of your role in this city, Dr. Vargas.
But what's
who
this
is your
bitch doing
lovely
here?
assistant?
Of course, you haven't been properly introduced.
That's
this
classified.
is my daughter, Galatea. She fills the role of my
daughter.
administrative
Can't
support.
choose those.
I'm being groomed for succession, apparently.
Oh, don't put it like that. You make it sound so
What's the
dynastic.
term for
That
like
certainly is
picking
not what we
family
wish to
members to be
represent.
in office? And
Nepotism.
stuff?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he wants to be dynastic. I don't trust him. I negative trust him.
What was your field before going into politics?
I was a computer scientist and a lecturer at Buenos Aires. In the 60s, the government of Newton was looking for research administrators. It eventually transpired that this role in itself was a kind of test.
The city council was looking for suitable individuals to manage Newton's new CI.
Central?
Yes and no. It was what eventually became Central.
Mombasa exists in Kenya.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Google.
Yeah.
Dr. Vargas, have you heard of mind jacking?
Excuse me?
Excuse
I'm
me?
afraid I have not. What is it?
It's the case Regis and I were working on lately. A number of individuals had their brains flash wiped by a destructive copying technique.
That sounds most appalling, Dr. Lau. Does it pertain to this case?
Not that I'm aware
No.
of. It might give someone a reason
wonder
to free
who
Regis,
could have
though.
done
Especially
this.
if they thought that we were getting too close.
Certainly
So,
not a
perhaps
computer science
Regis,
expert.
the victim of attempted character assassination. To use Baxter as a means of doing so would be drastic.
Just mind jacking. That's crazy.
I've never heard of such thing.
Wow.
Why would
Tell me
you-
more.
Is there
Tell me
like a
more about
technique?
this.
So like, do you cup the balls or?
Why don't you believe that Dr.
You
Regis is
cup the
responsible for
Wernicke
Baxter's
Center.
death?
I cannot say for certain that he is not Dr. Lau. I simply hold on to the hope that he is not.
Man, I really should be paying attention.
My investigation has brought up an interesting find. It appears that while he was at the lab, Regis took the time to alter some of the specimens there.
Really? That is most peculiar.
Even more so, he appears to have hidden a quaternary
don't
data
show
stream
your
in
hand.
the genomes of these subjects.
What does the data contain?
An audio-visual message, but it's still fragmented. I believe that Regis was trying to leave a message directed at myself regarding what happened.
This is a remarkable find, Dr. Lau. Please, continue your work. This may clear up what really happened in that laboratory.
It was a sneeze, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
While I was speaking to Dr. Chigwa, she told me about Central. Apparently both Charlie and Viksha Regis were involved in its creation.
Dr. Lau, that's classified.
I believe we can trust her,
Stop talking
Galatea.
about that.
Indeed, I brought Viksha onto the project at its inception. She recommended Charlie. They were not married at this stage.
This is unbelievable. He doesn't exactly have a high regard for Central.
I suppose I can sympathize. It is an unhappy association for him. Yet he will not allow himself the glorious reputation and history he deserves as one of those who created Central, an AI like none before.
Thank you, Dr. Vargas. You've been most helpful.
Anything I can do to help.
Has he?
Mm,
Has he been helpful?
Give some backstory, but that's about it.
Some backstory? We've been here for like 3 hours.
And that's the episode. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment
that
down
fucking
below.
bell thing.
So the next
Join
week
the
you can have
notification
another.
squad.
Next week you can have another info dump. Let's go back to fucking plants.
Yeah, let's go fuck some plants. Okay, so which samples do we have currently?
Well, Lucas just grabbed a new one, so
Yeah, a random yellow one, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, the
Also, can
yellow
you just like click on it and see what happens? Like just
I
normal
better
click?
not. If I start
fuck
taking
off.
every single specimen, I'll be here for days.
As opposed to
who
sampling every
cares?
single specimen, which will take the different amount of time.
Okay, so we know it's not blue, we know it's not red.
looking for yellow. You can't touch that stuff without protective gear.
I'm sampling.
There you
I've taken
go.
a DNA sample from it.
Got it. Thanks.
Good job.
So now what?
I brought.
Are
a
they
ti-
gonna like?
Question.
I brought a tissue.
That should help.
You just like put it on the head and it just soaks up all the blood immediately. Just dissolves.
I'm still fully convinced that that's not Baxter.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's very, it's very convenient that like the head, the thing
There's
that can
nothing in here.
identify him, is gone. So that one seems like a definite, because it's the only one that starts with an X.
Right, but the problem is that Oh wait, can I growth matrix this?
I better not. It would only take it away and store it somewhere.
Like, what if I want?
What's the growth matrix?
I want you to get me a seed.
It grows.
The biohazard trefoil on these isn't encouraging.
You have to DNA sample it. What's the growth matrix?
I don't know. We just got it.
I can't inject that.
Yeah.
Nah. Maybe it'll bring him back to life, and then it becomes a zombie game.
It's cover shooter.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to.
Maybe I'll shock him.
As
back
much
to
as
life.
I love shocking things, I
Frankenstein.
don't think it'll.
Maybe I can wet wear him. We can go into trance.
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
Okay. Where was that place we went to with all like the ladders and shit?
I'll show you. But then there was that dick robot who's like, stop having fun.
I'll kill you, I swear.
Looks like
Dracula.
Take that, Dracula.
I'm taking that fucking Dracula.
Make that blood not coagulate.
Hell yeah.
Here's the place.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's the
This
guy.
way. If I don't fix this,
Why did we make him leave again?
So we could touch all the
so we could touch all the plants. But we can't because we need protective gloves.
Oh.
the main workstation before taking further samples.
Yeah, so we should purge them and start from zero.
Yeah.
There we go.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that.
Oh, so it
There's some
tells you which
more.
ones are right.
Oh my god, we got it.
So whatever B was, it was right.
Hell yeah.
Looks like Reach.
Hey, oh,
Was
hey.
Oh, it was the second slot. It was the B slot. And it was an A.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
Tight.
Guys, we're doing it.
Yeah.
well, now you need to find a way to get the X stuff out of the lab into that thing.
And we also probably want to look at this production line.
Mm-hmm.
Because we shoot a guy.
According to the labels,
These shouldn't be handled without protective gear. Maybe it's in
It's
the...
not that bad as long as you're quick.
It's like immediately touch it and your hands explode.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is the seed bank. Fuck. I'm sorry.
So, how are you going to get a sample out of the X thing if you have to get the X thing?
Let's see if I can sample it.
Oh.
I guess it needs to
So-
have grown a
I guess it needs to have grown a bit first.
So you,
Oh, you
so that's the
picked it
growth
up?
Oh, I got
matrix
it
you
good.
have. You have that growth matrix.
Aren't there
think you need to
empty
put
pods
it, yeah, it into one of the empty
over
pods.
by where the guy is doing his thing?
Oh my god. You're genius.
Plant the seed.
Let's first check this one.
according to the
Thank you. I didn't know that.
You're welcome.
Well, so I'm getting audio, but I got a poor connection, so I'm gonna come back.
You're not missing much.
There, I've planted the growth matrix. Let's hope I got Mom's green fingers.
Well,
Just a green
Then I'm gonna put
I
Dracula
don't
in
think
it.
I can plant that. I don't think I can. I don't think I
I think you can.
there. Let's hope. I don't think I.
this game sounds real good, guys.
I'm sorry. Well, I hope it grows. Okay.
According to the label.
You guys still both there?
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, the video just came back.
Okay. So I'm looking at, we just planted, so the X, the xenomorph or whatever said that it grows fast because it's from space, and so hopefully it grows fast. So we have an X, and we're still trying to find an
A and an O.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Thank you.
You're doing God's work.
Just
Dr. Lau.
doing God's work.
This is when God put the DNA sampler in the plant.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in.
Fuck.
I'm gonna catch them all if you don't mind.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I feel like brute forcing this is gonna take fucking
taken a
forever.
Will it? Because I see 5 interactables.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Hell yeah, you have. This is detective work. It's just stabbing everything in sight and putting it in the machine.
I've taken a DNA.
I've taken a DNA
It
sample.
doesn't have any DNA.
You're incorrect.
Looks like.
Okay.
Looks like. Looks like
And I'm gonna quadruple check. Just gonna take a sample from there.
I've taken a. It doesn't. I've taken it. I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Hey, do you guys know whether or not she took a DNA sample from it?
I assume she did. I
sounds like
cannot I cannot visually confirm, but auditorily I can.
Hell yeah, we gotta
There's
freaking
some more.
got it. Brute force for the win.
That was B.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
No, these are just compartments. Compartment A, B, and C of the sampler.
Looks like Regis did.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to
What?
need to find.
Okay, so now that we have sampled the entire garden, we have this assembly line and we have the seeds. And we also have the growth. Let's go check out how everything is growing.
Good idea.
Got
Oh
him.
my gosh.
What happened?
We got xenofungal.
There's a whole lot of
I've
xenofungus.
taken a DNA sample from it.
Hell yeah, you have.
I hope it
Is
doesn't
it
grow in my
how
pocket.
like is it like
Yes.
overflowing or?
Yeah. It's also breathing, so.
I've taken a.
Ew.
I've taken a.
We took a DNA sample from that. Let's see if Chad cockblocks us.
Warning, copyright breach
Fuck.
in progress.
Excuse me?
You are not authorized to remove Orchidaceae isotria samples from the growth lab. They are copyrighted property of Typho Labs GmbH. Beginning purge.
Hey, my sample! What did you do?
To prevent theft of
Welcome
intellectual
to
property,
Monsanto,
gene
but
sequences
future
in your
Monsanto.
possession have been neutralized. Have a nice day.
Future Monsanto.
Gee,
Cyber
thanks.
Monsanto.
It's Cyber Monsanto. We are an allegory.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Looks like Regis didn't hide it.
Good luck.
Good luck. I
I'm
heard
going to need
that.
to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
I think we got a little bit of sense out of that one.
Apparently,
The labels,
so I just looked up Monsanto. There was a point where a guy from Monsanto was saying like, no, Roundup is safe to drink.
Nothing unusual
So
found on the
you
body
just drink
central.
the shit. It's
What is
fine.
your
And
estimation
then someone
of the
offered him a
incident,
cup
Dr.
of it, and he was like,
There's too
"No, I'm
much
not
we
gonna
can't
drink
say
that."
for sure. We don't know precisely when Baxter was murdered. We can't even be sure that this was the cause of death.
That is a fair assessment. A clearer picture will no doubt follow the autopsy.
Don't send in anyone yet. I still need to carry out a preliminary.
I understand. Continue your investigation of events surrounding the incident.
Understood. Plow out. I hope I can find something to get Regis off the hook.
Why is it so hard to get fucking gloves in this entire fucking lab?
Yeah, it's a lab. You'd think they'd have gloves pretty readily
These
available.
plants are radioactive. Do you have gloves I can borrow?
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick.
Can you deactivate your copyright protector?
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll...
Am I seriously gonna have to go back to Cell?
Looks like a lot of cart.
Can I just inject myself with middle trial?
Dude, just put some epinephrine up in you.
I'm gonna insulin myself. Time to go back to Cell, I guess, because I don't know where to get gloves.
Got to wait till the AI lab have had their turn analyzing her. Then she's all mine.
Ooh.
I feel wet already.
Got to wait till the AI...
Tyler, where'd you go?
Yeah.
There you are.
I am listening and staring at a blank screen.
Got to wait till the AI...
Here, I'll reboot you.
I don't think that's the case. It literally says you don't have sufficient bandwidth to receive video. Improve your connection and try again.
But we'll try it again.
Damn.
Oh, I'm getting video.
Oh my god.
Hey.
That's great.
It worked. You tricked my Wi-Fi.
Nah, I've already got it set up.
Snuck it in there. Does that say castralized?
Centralized emergency
castrating?
logistics. Oh, that's okay. So we're not cops. We're emergency logistics.
Poor connection
So-
detected. You don't have sufficient bandwidth to receive video. Improve your connection and try again.
Damn.
Have you tried improving your connection?
I really love having 4 people on the same Wi-Fi router.
Just kick them off. Say, hey.
Go into all their rooms and just destroy whatever they're using.
Kill them. just kill them all.
Use gun on roommate.
Jolt gun.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
my jolt gun. That's an actual gun. No, it's a jolt gun.
Well, then I'll read you Grey Goo incident. Grey Goo incident
Yeah.
injures 4. Cell firefighters have this afternoon been called to the Hartgill Preparatory School, where out-of-control growth of wetware culture has resulted in what is euphemistically termed Grey Goo. Principal Andrew Massey issued a statement on behalf of the school expressing relief that Cell had been able to control the outbreak before more damage could be done, and reiterated their policy against bringing wetware into the school. Wetware, or so-called due to its gelatinous appearance, is the genericized term for a number of nanomechanical products derived from organic structures. Safeguards are in place in commercial wetware to ensure the replication of the material can only occur within secure factory conditions. Hobbyist engineers have on many occasions taken it as a challenge to breach new wetware products and reactivate the material's ability to create more of itself. Such uncontrolled growth becomes dangerous when wetware no longer responds to chemical signals to cease its reproduction. It is believed that tampering with a recreational product was the catalyst for today's incident. While the school had been closed for repairs and decontamination, Cell reported that 4 students have received only minor injuries and being treated for burns and contamination. Cell coordinator AI Central stated that the mass had been deactivated and posed no further threat to the lives or property within Newton. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that
News.
Newton won 55-37 against the UAE? Match in progress. They aren't actually done.
Yay. Go Newton.
Hey, I just had a thought. Do you think that we're going to go back to city-states?
Fucking. I hope not.
But,
That'd
like,
be pretty
like, do you think that, like, urbanization will just, like, hit a point where just, like, everyone lives in 5 cities?
I mean, I definitely think we're getting there.
And robots just control the farmland? I genuinely think that we might go back to, like, well, that isn't really a city-state, though. Because, like, you still have territorial claims to the surrounding land, which is the size of your place. It's not like It's not like whatever real city-states that were just like, well, we only really need to control in our borders and trade will handle the rest. Or maybe I don't know what city-states are and I'm an idiot. That is another option. Interesting that I can't trans. Although I guess that would, having to build the entire internet in an adventure game engine feels a little hard.
Yeah, but the one other character can.
Well, no, she never actually connects to the trans. She's always just in like her desktop, essentially. Because remember when we tried to get into the trance and then like that underground group was like, no, we're blocking off your trance because then you'll be detected.
Right.
Yeah, the semi-anonymous group.
Yeah, it was like ignorance or whatever they called themselves.
Yeah. It's like knowledge, the group.
I'm gonna go ask the king of the city if he can give me gloves.
Dr. Lau, so good to see you again, my dear.
I'm gonna immediately turn around.
Dr. Vargas, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Certainly.
Thank you, Dr. Vargas. You've been most helpful.
Anything I can do to help.
Lol. We've already asked all our questions. I want to ask you a few questions. I would love to. Thanks. Bye. The fuck do we get gloves?
Or try and conceal the one thing.
Maybe this is a red herring. I'm beginning to think this is a red herring.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The production
sample belt that she can't touch.
Yeah, the thing we can't touch.
It might be. Oh, I wouldn't. I can say, however, that I'm really digging this fucking machinery noise. So what are you guys doing?
Trying to figure out how to complete the rest of this puzzle. Think.
Look any different, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm back for about 15 seconds.
Got it.
So what do we have so far in terms of like the max Lao?
We have M and
There's
then
literally
L.
no way I can.
Sure.
I can't turn this off. it's not hooked up correctly, so I can't make it quieter. But this is what we're at.
Okay, we're at M, X, L, and A. We need another A and we need another O. So we need a way to get the O out, and we need to find out what the other A is. Can you show me what the weird X shit looks like?
Hell yeah.
Oh, man, go down.
Watch, it's gonna cut out. It's gonna cut out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I've tranced too many horror sims that start that way.
Wait, what?
I'd better not touch it with my bare hands. I've tranced too many horror sims that start that way.
This is
She
that's
plays
cool.
horror games.
She did that fucking what is like Saito VR shit from Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I've taken a deep.
Okay. Is there any way to remove the copyright? This is
I've
no
taken a
longer
DNA sample from it.
copyright.
Or disguise it.
just scream fair use as he's getting gassed.
I'm modifying it for my own purposes. I put my own commentary over this copywritten DNA
I
sample.
spit on it, so it's mine.
What's genome data?
Wetware's not. Wetware's.
Use gun.
As much as I like shocking things, I don't think that's gonna help.
Can I just call for Veritasium and just ask him to just, keep it cool?
I don't think I can. Excuse me. I bet he might fight back.
Might fight back with his
Wetware's
rage.
not. Nah, he might. The way out.
Get too much. Just a lethal dose of Dracula.
I was gonna say, can you do anything
Warning,
with the...
copyright breach in
Fuck.
progress.
Just
Hey, my
fucking
sample!
spray me.
What did you do?
To prevent theft of intellect.
Gee,
No!
I love her. What did you do?
What did you do? Dio!
Yeah, can you not leave through this room?
Are those things the the boxes? Are those the Orchid serum?
What?
Please.
Are those? Is the production line pumping out that thing? Because if it's a copywritten thing, is it being pumped out for production?
I don't know where to... I don't see any interactables. But I like what you're thinking.
Well, the production line, that might be how you get it out.
Here's the
Like,
thing, though.
you get protective gear.
Well, I don't
You
know what
take one of
protective
those
gear
out.
is, but also there's the problem
Can
of,
you
like,
DNA sample the production line?
I've tried.
Okay.
And they're like, no, that would give me cooties.
according to the labels,
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a useless sample because the freaking dick-ass copyright the algorithm is like, no. It copy striked my plant.
Good luck.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
I'm running out of... I guess... Oh. Well.
Return right. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm looking at a walkthrough right now.
Yeah. Don't tell me the answer, though, because I want to try one last solution.
Okay.
Okay, that starts with an A, B, K, V. Where's an O? I'm just looking for an O.
The O's in there, man.
Okay, there's an O right there. I'm seeing the other O's. Okay, this is the only O. So I'm going to try and get a growth sample of that shit.
Why don't you just go pick it up?
It's some kind of slime. Maybe I should just sample that.
That's a wonderful fucking idea.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Tight.
Just slurp up that slime.
Looks like some kind of gag.
Looks like
Fuck.
Don't worry, we're gonna get it this time. What the fuck?
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
Oh.
But wait, I know how to break copyright.
With
Watch, I'm gonna break copyright.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
squirt some goop in
And
it.
then I just like play Bruno Mars. Let's get the O, and then I'm gonna get a sample, and then I'm going to inject it into the thing, and that will somehow do something. I don't really know.
I'd better not. It would only.
Okay.
I've taken it.
You've taken now. Can I inject it?
Can
It
you
doesn't
not go
have any
squirt
DNA to
like
say.
epinephrine in your?
Right.
Do we already have? We have 1A. Where did you get that A from?
I don't recall.
So now we got the X.
Looks like a lot.
I just got epinephrine for you, Matt. I know you care
Thank
about
you.
that. Anyway,
Well, you know, you
welcome to hell.
gotta give the plant some.
Oh my
adrenaline.
fucking
I
god.
can't figure out what any of these tools are for.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
never mind. I thought that was important too. I was like, did we just literally overlook
Look the fucking tiny ass toolbox. Okay, I'm gonna put some DNA.
We need to look at the purple plants in the left growth chamber
Yeah, I know about those.
and take a DNA sample.
I just did.
I've taken a DNA
Okay.
sample from it.
She's taking a
So
DNA.
that's a definite one that we need.
I better not. I've trained.
What's next?
We need Acroraceae brasiliera from the seed bank.
Why?
That's just one of the ones we need.
Okay.
It's really not being clear about how to get the O one. Oh,
Warning, copyright.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's the letter that
Hey,
we're
my-
looking.
you know,
She-
the toolbox is important.
Shock it, shoot it,
How?
shoot
You
it with
take
your
the
gun.
samples, like you take the samples that you want, and you put them in the
It doesn't-
toolbox, and then he leaves, and because he has clearance to go around and everything, it doesn't destroy it for his toolbox.
Well, I guess I missed the pixel-wide toolbox.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that's a dumb puzzle. It was too small. If it was
I've
a
taken
if
a
it was a
DNA
red
sample from
toolbox,
it.
it'd be forgivable.
And is the purple stuff the O stuff? Is that the O?
Yeah, the purple flowers.
Whatever.
We already got the purple flowers.
You better not lose it.
Oh, he fixed it. Well done.
Warning. Copyright breach in progress. I don't get how the AI can know that you are the one who has a sample on you, and presumably that means they're watching you, but then they aren't watching you put it in the toolbox.
Yeah.
So it's not an intuitive solution, at least.
Squat.
DNA fucking sampled.
Consider this DNA sampled.
Sampled.
Consider this.
Looks like
It's fine.
Isn't that
It's the
like
next
a
one.
Bill Nye thing?
Hell yeah.
aha, got some.
Aha!
You're a bitch. I hate you, and I want you to die.
Good luck.
All right, I need a max.
I'm going to need.
Yeah, I think the last one you need is Acroraceae brasiliera.
Go mess with his
Seed
toolbox
bank.
some more.
Yeah, I should do that. I like that, Matt. Also, I hate that the production line was a fucking red herring.
Yeah.
Acroraceae brasiliaria.
Yep. I have no clue how you were supposed to know that that one was an important one.
Brute force.
I'll just go for all
I'm
the
taking it.
A's.
I took a DNA sample from that, in case anyone was curious. Anyway, still a cool concept.
Yeah.
Aside from the toolbox bullshit.
And so far, this is like the only one.
Because, like, look at that fucking blob. That's a green-ass piece of poop. That's not a toolbox. In the most unpleasant room that you want to leave as soon as possible. All right, ready to hear the data net?
Listening. Go.
It worked.
Yeah.
Lau, if you're listening to this...
Ah, fuck off.
Well, it means they've got me.
Oh no, Regis, no, no, no.
But Lau, ignore anything left in the recording up to this point.
Huh?
Sorry for being so unhelpful with the message, but I had to be sure you were the one who heard it first. Everyone will be saying that I came to the lab to... Well, for Baxter. And they might be right. Except that he's been dead since before I got here.
Yes.
We need to touch bases on this case. Meet me... Meet me where we were both first involved in a case. I'll try to explain when you get here. Good luck.
Oh, thank
Regis.
God. You've got some explaining to do,
I'm
Regis.
afraid I need to report you to HR again. You just can't keep telling me you need to touch bases with me.
You know, we, what the hell is going on?
This is
What the hell do you think you were doing? We need her alive.
I saw an opportunity for striking back at Regis, a kind of poetic justice.
At Regis? You've never even met the man.
Yes, but
You haven't offloaded Baxter yet, have you? Look, there might just be a use for your newfound vendetta. The tap on his partner was successful. She found where
Yeah.
Regis is hiding. He's an unfactored element. Now, he needs to be removed from the equation.
don't worry. I'll kill him myself if it comes to it.
There's only so much of the city's resources that can be diverted to this. Find him, finish him, then return for offloading. Remember, I'm your controller, not Baxter.
Be so sure.
So I got out. I managed to find somewhere to lie low. But I know what Central's capable of. You can only hide from it for so long. Lau had better find that message before an aerostat comes this way. What the hell?
Smoke grenade.
I was just shitting in this filing cabinet.
Okay.
What the hell
So,
is this?
You gotta describe shit to me.
Hell no, we gotta reboot the freaking...
I ain't describing
How's it look?
shit.
How's it look?
It looks great. It looks fantastic.
You can only hide from Central for so long.
This place looks like shit.
Indeed.
He's got a thermal bottle.
Yeah, I was literally going to say before it happened that, like, you do understand if it's really that if they want to find Baxter, they'll literally just, like, watch his partner. Like, that's what they're gonna do.
Regis.
Down the hatch.
Wait, what? I didn't want to drink that. He
Why
just
not?
falls over.
Hear me?
Hello? Who's there?
Barely, can you hear me?
Barely. I can't see you. Where are you?
In your head.
Whoa. Trippy.
You just drank wetware.
What the hell? It's like fucking... It's Comcast.
What the hell are you doing in my head?
That bottle you just drank, it was full of wet
Ah!
They were programmed to construct a transceiver in the small bones of your inner ear.
That's disgusting.
Damn. Why don't we just give this to everyone and then we will never argue again? Because everyone will die.
It's not permanent, is it?
No, it'll break itself down in a couple of weeks. You have bigger problems at the moment, though.
My location's been compromised?
I'm afraid so. There's a strike team surrounding the building as we speak.
Damn.
We need to get you out of there. The sewer access on the factory floor hasn't been secured. It's your best chance for an escape route.
If what you're saying's true, I'm about to be outnumbered and outgunned.
Don't worry, you're probably one of the few people I know who's smart enough to get out of something like this.
Do you know me?
You could say that. Come on, get moving.
Do you trust her?
It's his wife.
No.
It's his wife.
I trust no one.
Well, I'm gonna do what she says.
Must have been a decorator.
And apparently I got a paint cartridge.
There's a canister of water-soluble fire suppressant loaded into the system. There's a canister of water...
Dude.
And just get shot.
Wait!
What is it?
Global Patrol, this is Cobalt 3. Dynamic entry complete. Second floor hallway secure. Going dark and starting patrol. Out.
Oh, shit.
Adaptive camouflage. How am I supposed to get past them when I can't even see them?
I'll see if I can breach their systems. For now, you're going to have to think your way past.
I'm not good at that.
That's terrifying.
So what do we have?
It's old, but I still...
A paint cartridge. Oh, a paint
I
cartridge.
didn't want to die.
I
I just touched crates. That's what I did.
Throw the
If I
paint
wander out there, I'm
cartridge.
probably just going to end up full of holes.
That was a good think you
So-
just did right there.
Yeah, so what do we have in our inventory?
We have a cartridge of paint, and that's it.
Use your cartridge of paint to throw it, and then it'll cover the dude.
Yeah, that's like a smoke grenade. That's what I think paint is. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nope. Ga.
Bang, bang.
If
I
I
want this to
wander out
just be
there, I'm
Counter-Strike.
probably just going to end up full of holes.
Yeah. So is there anything else in the room?
There's a terminal.
Hack into their mainframe.
Power.
Whenever I hear... Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I turned everything on.
Ah, I thought I was gonna laser him.
Okay, let's read a long email while we're being chased.
From Central?
Can you read him out loud?
What is today? 411,000 days since last update. Hey, that's my computer. From Central, received 10 March 2076. Subject emergency notice. Evacuation is currently underway by the order of centralized government. Please proceed to designated shelter sites. If you have been affected burns, please contact your nearest cell representative. HR management. So this is from earlier? Yeah, okay, 1 day earlier. Mechanization. Dear Mr. Hart, while it's clear that there are doubts about the firm's policy of mechanization as a means of remaining competitive, it is unhelpful to suggest to employees that they are building their own replacements. Please refrain from such comments in the future. From Jamie, this is the same day? No, it's a day earlier. Locker room. I guess you're right. Since there isn't anyone changing out of the hazard gear anymore, nobody else will be using the locker room. It's going to be one hell of a working weekend. I'll put the stuff in locker 6, codes 381. Sure, why not?
381.
And same day, which Zift decided to be a good idea to run water pipes over a million quanta industrial laser? I fixed the leak in the locker room's pipes, but don't charge that capacitor banks unless you feel like getting cooked. Okay, so there's an indication of a locker, and there's a thing. Let's go this way.
Looks like this guy had a place to keep his vices at work.
Cigarette lighter.
Light the canister on fire.
Genius. Then I'll use my spray paint and a lighter to act as a small flamethrower, so I can look really cool like it's shot in the head with a gun.
You have a shock thing. Shock pistol.
Oh shit.
A big old jolt's not gonna... A big old... You still there?
I hear you.
Perhaps
wow.
it was my mistake first for drinking that bottle, but how do I know I can trust you?
It's either me or the guys with the kill on sight order. Besides, what sort of person would I be if I didn't help out an old pal?
Do I know you?
You should. We've spent years working together.
Is this Lau?
Come on, you've got to get moving.
How did they manage to find me?
Sorry,
Hello.
I can't help you with that. All I know is they're after you.
Did you get my message?
Message?
Did
Nah.
something bad happen?
I just know the kind of places you like to hide in.
My
But your
footage
garden
cut
wouldn't
out
do for this
briefly,
one, would it?
and now I can't
Hey.
hear, but...
Match that against
Yeah,
which of your
same
favorite
with
spots
me.
are being raided by
Yeah.
crisis teams, and boom, instant Regis.
So, you haven't heard my side of the
I
Baxter
may have had
story.
something to do with
Save
that.
it for later. First, we've got to get you out of there.
What, when you left and came back?
Yeah.
No,
That better?
Yes.
yeah.
I changed the region, and I assumed that would affect me only.
Okay. It's just we just asked the voice in our head what she's like, we work together and you should know me, and also I'm not Lau.
What do you know about this facility?
Also, I don't.
TVNA factory
We don't have.
used to
Or
make
I don't have
sense
audio.
there. Cleared
Yeah, I
out when
don't
the
know.
Aurora hit. Most of that part of town stayed abandoned even to this day. It's the kind of place lowlifes and thralls hide in.
Anything
Aurora.
useful?
A lot of the stuff in it's probably been scavenged already, but you might find something useful. Plus, it's an old building. Be careful, a lot of
At
it
least
is
I can
unstable.
read.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage. How am I
How did
supposed
you
to
learn
get
to
past
read?
an armed agent I can't even see?
School.
Bet you wish you had some of that adaptive camouflage
Yeah,
too, huh?
I'm pretty
It
sure
has its
school.
limits. Only really works in dry conditions. Plus, you have to know how to use it properly. It's only the surface pattern that changes.
Still, pretty neat. Get some of that out? I know a guy who'd give you a couple of thousand Qs just for the camo shirt.
How exactly am I supposed to get out of here?
There's an exit to the sewers on the factory floor.
Yeah, I don't know.
What
I don't
makes
know how
you
it
think they
said
haven't
because
blocked that off too?
you know.
This raid was a rush job. I don't think they've known where you
like
are
I-
for very long.
I didn't
They're
hear
definitely
how they
gonna
said it.
eliminate you before you have time to think.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not exactly prepared either.
Yeah, but you've got my help. That puts you kilometers ahead.
What were you saying?
We're not getting audio.
Alright.
we've been
We've been reading along
nothing
with the
too important.
dialogue.
ever so lightly.
Nothing too important's happening.
Yeah.
Look okay?
It looks okay. Yeah.
Great.
That's one big laser they've got.
No
Not on
audio.
the production
Sound
line, it was
awesome.
probably just used for prototyping.
Looks like someone made a real mess with it.
Probably didn't have time to fix it before the
Sounds
Aurora hit. Maybe
like
it'd be
if I had to
useful
give
to
it-
get
Hang up
power.
and
If I had to give it. Eh.
Let's listen to what the boys got to say.
Why are the power systems in this place
Oh,
still
We're
on?
not-
It's only been 11
nothing.
years since the Aurora. If nobody switched
It's
it on
only-
since then, the city's probably just never noticed they were still connected.
I guess the factory
What
standard would be a
happened?
drop in the ocean in terms of the city's power.
It's not like they're
Neither.
short
Also,
on it. Newton's a net exporter of the region.
usually,
I guess you can do
Lucas,
that
your
when you're
thing
the
is
only one in the neighborhood
green
with
and now it's
orbiting
blue.
solar arrays.
What's
The
that all
factory's
about?
still
That
working.
is
You might be able
true.
to use that strategically.
Just a second. What?
Usually your thing is green and now it's blue, and we're also not getting.
Like the little avatar in the corner.
So, what do I do?
I don't know.
Good question.
Hello? Am I
Hello.
Am I green?
You're
I don't
muted.
know because we don't have video.
Yeah, when you share the video, it shows us whether you're green or blue.
How's it
You're,
look?
you're green now.
Can you
Yeah,
hear it?
and we're hearing audio.
Tight.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing. Okay, there's like different puzzle bits, but nothing that's super important.
I'm still a little
Fucking-
worried about what I drank.
It won't do you any
Yes.
It's just a constructor node.
Yeah, but thousands of molecule-sized machines building a radio in my head. That'd bother any sane man.
If you'd gone and gotten yourself wired years ago, we wouldn't have to do this. Plus, this is more secure. We're operating on a bespoke fractal encoding. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
Got it.
I have a lighter, a gun,
Okay.
and a paint cartridge.
Go up to the
Use
ceiling.
the
What was
lighter
that?
on the spring.
What is that on the ceiling?
There's a sprinkler
No,
on
like
the
the
ceiling.
I can't
novel.
reach it from.
Oh shit.
You have fire.
Use your fire on the smoke detector. Aha.
That doesn't
jolt
help.
him.
Now all you gotta do is put... Oh, dude, put the paint in the water line.
And it'll color him.
Yeah. Paint cartridge in that fire control.
There's a can.
Wait, isn't that where you got the...
No, the paint cartridge is on the floor.
It fits.
That's
Now hold
awfully
up your
convenient.
lighter.
I buy it.
Easy game.
He's gonna get gacked.
Oh, it's all red too.
Camouflage compromised.
It looks
Now
all
your
bloody
freaking
now.
body's gonna get compromised with a gun.
Now shoot him. Shoot him with the jolt gun.
A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure a
what?
big old jolt is going to make it work.
One down.
Nice.
However many left to go. Don't count on taking them all on, though.
Low
was
velocity,
gun.
jacketed hollow point. They came prepared for a soft target.
Oh, that's considerably better
Shame
than
the
a
optic
jolt
camo
gun.
built into the uniform. I could use something like that right about now.
Oh, I can't.
Take his uniform.
Yeah, take the fucking uniform.
I can't. It's the optic camo's jacked into the hyperframe.
Pull
Yeah.
us. Pull the hitman.
The GUI doesn't fit with the GPU of the mainframe.
You can't max hacks the jacks. This is now a cover shooter. What was it? 3 something?
It was 381.
Like,
You are so
cool.
good.
I was about to say 318.
Apparently, it's not just cleaning supplies they kept in here. This is
Woo!
some pricey liquor.
Polish.
Sweet.
Let's make a Molotov cocktail.
I love it. Let's
Oh,
first get a towel
yeah.
and take a shower with paint.
Ah!
What did you think was gonna happen?
I can't get it.
Ah!
It won't fire for me. It's a locked signature weapon.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, then why do we
rusted
have
stuff.
it?
You know what? I would say
It's rust.
I'm glad we figured that out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone
I haven't
comes
got the
in,
gear to
we
fix
like
it, or
spend
open it up
5
some-
minutes trying to get the timing right so we can use the gun on him, and
I
then we
can't get
find
it
out that
cleaner.
it's dead.
I can't get it.
You could probably use the polish
want
on
to drink the
the
whiskey.
rusted
I needed
thing.
that.
Achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked. I needed that.
It won't fire for me. Burning it. There's nothing in here.
You could use the polish on the shower.
That won't fit. I can't get
See
it.
if it'll help.
That won't fit. I can't get it.
Is there anything
Burning it.
out on the dude still? Or like,
I'll go check, and then I'll light him on fire. I just become like really. I just pour whiskey on him and light it.
Burning it. I can't get it cleaner.
what's that next to him?
Whoa.
Damn. It's out.
It's out of charge, my boy.
I don't think we can settle our differences over a drink.
I was thinking drop it and then drop lighter, but you know, you could also be nice.
Burning it.
Burning it would technically help.
It won't fire.
I'll polish
I
his
can't get
shoes.
it.
I can get it cleaner.
What was next to the agent?
Let's get shot.
Push him over.
Yeah, dude, pull it. Assassin's Creed. You're dead.
Well, no, you're not.
Yeah, go find something else, I guess.
There's something next to him, like up above him. The agent? No.
I'm
The other
scrubbing.
agent. the
No,
one that
like
killed.
the agent that's on the ground. There's something above him. When you're mousing around him,
Or the sprinklers.
no, like right above
They're
his
just the
body.
sprinklers.
What?
Right above his body.
The crates.
I just
The wood's
you were
old,
mousing over
but I
his
still
body. And
can't-
there's
Use gun.
That's one way of getting it open.
all right.
That was the first
Oh,
time I
you-
used
you-
gun.
It's
jam in
empty
since.
except for all the packing material. Huh. This
Kill him
takes
with
me back.
styrofoam.
Oh, here we go.
You actually have a Molotov now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he has a Mazel Tov cocktail.
Fuck.
What a waste of good whiskey.
Yeah, whatever.
You're actually gonna kill him. Ah, this is great.
What? That's not what I expected.
I-
Also, why
I mean,
was
it's
it
better than
like I
watching
dropped
man burn
spiders on
to
him?
Oh no. I am on fire. This is a lot
Ow.
of pain.
That's a major eighth.
Oof, ouch, my fire. Uh-oh. Oh, the laser. You gotta do something with the laser in you.
You want packing material?
I need to find a better way. I need to.
Can you pack up the crack in the floor?
Maybe
Yeah,
I
what?
can. And then I'll get a raise. Let's see what's down a lower level.
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's
Hack
got
the
factory
padlock.
surrounded. It's our only route out.
Guess I need to find a way to get the lock
Here,
off.
drink this wetware.
Shove this wetware into that padlock. It'll build something. Cameras. So at some point we're gonna have to use that robot.
Whatever this
Can you
is,
polish
building
the
a
robot
synth
arm?
apparently takes a lot of them. How many metal circles do I? How many metal?
A lot. A lot of metal circles.
I want more metal
Whatever
circles.
this is, building a synth apparently.
Put another metal.
It's already
disc.
got.
It's already got one.
It's already got one.
I can't figure
You
that out.
dumbass.
I can't figure that out.
Neither can I.
I can't figure. I can't figure. I can't figure. How many metal?
This game, man. I just put a circle on something and I have no idea why I did that. Those synths are sufficiently creepy.
Yeah, they look like Terminator things.
Wait, I'm gonna put a metal
That
circle on
won't
the
fit.
drain. I hate you.
It won't fit like this.
I'll put packing material in the drain so it goes down
Oh,
to the
that
crack.
would work.
I've stuffed the drain.
You're a genius.
They said something about there being if there's water in the if there's water in the laser room and you activate the laser, you cook them. So let's
That's
yeah.
yeah.
we're gonna cook them.
Now you're thinking with gas.
now you're
You're a
sucking
regular
days.
Hitler.
Link to external device.
Yeah, I can jack it with my whiskey.
Oh, poor guy.
You could you could link it to your phone thing.
Oh.
It said link to external device. You could link it to your phone so you could control it via Bluetooth.
Oh, dude.
And then I could call it when I was lonely.
Yeah.
Looks like I can
Boom.
control the factory's power from my traveler now.
Reality can be whatever I want.
Now make sure you go and step in that water.
Let's go to the optics lab. Telling your coworkers that they are building their own replacements. Wait. It's just the optics lab, okay.
You should call Dr. Lau.
Just blow my cover.
Neato.
What happens if I
I
do?
can't call Lau. Cell would immediately know where I'm hiding.
Don't they already know that, though?
Because Lau's
I'm
coming
not
to you?
prepared to turn
Because you already
myself into
told
Central
Lau where
yet.
you were?
They'd never believe me.
Can you do anything with where it's impacting?
Select energy.
Oh.
Just laser power all the way up, please.
Yeah. I'm not a coward.
Absolutely.
That's not good.
Now, online.
I
Use
get
your
zapped.
traveler. Use your traveler.
I don't want to blind myself.
He doesn't want to be in the room. Uh-oh.
Tactical nuke.
The entire building fucking explodes.
Nothing. Oh. Oh, that's what
Okay.
the robot arm does now. I bet
Wait,
you
do I
gotta
actually
move the
have to sneak
robot arm
across?
so that it'll reflect.
I'm gonna sneak. Ready?
Oh yeah, follow the big pillars.
I'll follow a big pillar. Let's go. No, I was hiding.
Nope. There ain't much cover between me and him.
That's why I'm gonna shoot him with a gun. Metal disc.
Frisbee! Ultimate Frisbee!
I just deflect it with my metal disc. Hit him
There
in
ain't
the
much
head.
cover between me. I can't figure that.
I can't figure that out. I bet you gotta do something with the robot
and then
arm.
you use and then you reflect DOs.
Yes. That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
No, you gotta actually stay
But I got
behind
further
it.
that time.
Yeah, so it's
There ain't
not.
much
It
cover.
is something you can control.
There's some of them that are like too wide. Oh my god, he's doing it.
Now you're thinking with
Controls.
Gas?
heating units.
Now you're thinking with ass. Oh, and now you can go back.
Hell yeah. It's like, wow, it's just those pillars I was staring at changed directions. Funny.
It's crazy.
Sure, I hope no one's over there.
Yeah, that's. Ah, that one looks about.
I wonder how my coworkers are
size
doing. They're definitely alive.
I haven't heard any radio from him, but and last time I heard from Ted, it was just like a as he like
he was being electrocuted to death. But
yeah, but I mean it should be fine.
I saw my friend jump out of the window. He was on fire.
Yeah.
I'm weird about that.
Dude, one of my friends is laying in front of me with fire all over him, but
he seemed fine.
yeah, it should be good. I was told to watch the units. I was sitting over there on the bench.
I shoot the laser.
Did it do anything?
Oh, polish the metal disc before you put it on.
Oh my god.
Matt's
too good at this game.
Whatever this is.
Dude, freaking did it.
Because when something melts, you polish it.
The claws are jammed too close together to hold it. The claws are...
Give me that fucking disc.
That's brightened it up.
Hell yeah, it has. Imagine if we just did that, and then we were like, I just hope it works. Wait, can I fucking blast myself? I just want to shoot. I hope I get an achievement.
I don't think you're actually gonna blast yourself though.
I bet you since you fixed the... Yeah.
But you have to be a man, and you have to turn the robot arm, and then you have to stand right there and
I'd
see
better
if
not
you
be
die.
walking into an ambush.
I haven't let
Or
you
not.
down yet, have I?
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
Wow.
What do you mean in the flesh?
Stop!
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was
Stop
her?
talking
like
about
that.
my flesh.
Seemed
What did I
like
tell you about HR?
Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
Do we tell her? I don't know.
Yes.
I trust her.
So, you've been getting help from the voices? Isn't that usually a sign of stress?
Huh. It's someone communicating by radio. Someone who knows me, apparently. But if it wasn't you...
Definitely wasn't. I just found the message you left in the DNA.
Don't worry, I'm someone you can trust. Not so sure about her, though. There's an interceptor riding her wiring.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Ah, nuke an interceptor.
They probably found out where you were as soon as she did.
Can you disable it?
Easily, now that I know it's there. Okay, it's isolated.
I can confirm that. They won't be
The
tracking her any
face,
further.
like...
I have no idea when it started
Okay, it's
writing me.
disabled.
Must have been while I was investigating the
Clench.
murder at the plant lab.
It wasn't me,
Wasn't me.
Max.
I know, Regis. I didn't think it
Saw
was.
me
but
banging on the sofa.
you're the only person I
I
can
didn't
think
come
of
back,
who
sir.
would have wanted him dead. And frankly, I don't think anyone would have blamed you after what he did. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night,
What about it?
you tried to save his life. Even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
I
We need
trust
to
you.
find out what's going on. You seem to
Let's
have
just
better
blindly
than
trust
us,
this thing.
And I guess you've been looking
Sweet.
out for
I
me.
always trust the voices in my
You
head.
say I know you?
Yeah.
You, Charlie.
All right.
They never let me
We'll come.
stray.
Leave Dr. Lau. come alone.
No.
Maybe this is his daughter.
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Or his wife.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.
That's dope.
That's a word. Jahilia.
24
Wow.
years
Looks like
earlier.
Vargas pulled together quite a team.
Lau is being born.
So I just wanted to mention that I love how every single character we have played is kind of unreliable except for the internet girl.
Yeah.
Like I don't know whether or not Lau or Regis is trustworthy, or the pink voice. Like they could all be the killer, and I would be like blown away.
Baxter could be the killer.
Hello, Charlie. What was that for?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't going to come.
Is that Regis?
Don't
Yeah.
be silly. Of course I was going
Oh
to be
yeah.
here.
I know. I was
24
just
years ago.
afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
So if you remember when he made a Molotov cocktail, he was like, the good old days or whatever. So I assume that's what this is reference to.
Yeah.
This
Dr.
Baxter. I'm Dr. Pereira.
You look cool with a head.
I thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
He
Enjoying
looks
the MRI
like...
scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After
I kill Superman.
No institution would take me. I feel as though I
Yeah, that's what it is. I was like, he looks like a character.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of
Lex
talent.
Luthor.
I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
Dr. Lex
This
Baxter.
is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
Jason Statham.
Chasing Bacon.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
Oh, it's that lady.
Hey, what's up, Chigwa?
You're right. I'm Victor Pereira. I'm Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me.
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick,
Laugh
and
about.
Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
We've probably got some overlap then.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Jong, pleased to meet you. AI and synthetic awareness studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still
Gwen?
not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Oh, you're
We're
killing
gonna
us.
build a cat
You
girl.
expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil.
Well,
And then we're
I
gonna
might
start
know,
random access
but I know
memories.
how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to me to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave you to it.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Central.
As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to the Central Project.
Cool. I liked that.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump. The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.
Go to the strip club.
I like that idea. I like what Matt's saying. Matt knows how to play this game. I'm gonna go to the strip club. Why the fuck can't I go to the strip club?
I like that they made her model smaller when it goes farther back, though. That's nice. Good touch.
But it also keeps the same resolution, so she's actually at a higher definition than any of her surroundings. It's Carjack.
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle. This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
Wait, is that the knight?
No.
Okay.
Maybe?
No, the knight was all like British and
No,
stuff.
but like it was still Sentinel, right?
As a part of Sentinel, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Please.
Shut up.
Hey, no entry.
Why can't I go in?
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the trance den.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Instant
We
dick
get
suck.
that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
Can I pay to get in?
I don't know. Can you pay to get in? Exactly. You wouldn't be dressed up in Skanto blue overalls if you could. You ain't even got shoes.
I'm sorry, are we being rejected from a crack den because of our socioeconomic status? Is that what's happening here?
That does seem to be the case.
Maybe I could do something for you?
Huh. I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that way, though.
What? No! Ew, no! I meant hacking!
City utilities did cut the water again.
I meant the same thing.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone. Thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
Come on, man. I need to get back in the trance. It's important.
That didn't work for the half-dozen other thralls who tried it today. It sure ain't gonna work for you.
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
I can do that, yeah.
This place
Cut
looks
to
like
the
a
game
dump.
turning
You're
into
one to
Mario.
talk, girl. Bet yours is worse.
So, what happens here?
It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy.
Bingo. It don't need to be pretty. Once you're in the machine, you don't care about how it looks.
So obviously that is something both of those characters know, and they're just saying it for us.
Yeah.
But, like, probation from internet? I'm confused.
Probation from maybe using it too much.
Whoa there, kiddo.
Not being a useful member of society.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, maybe it's like a debtor thing. It's like,
yeah.
So everyone has like community supplied housing, but we also got that employment letter that was like, if you don't find a job in the next whatever, you will no longer have a house. And so like, yeah. Okay, I get it.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
Will you let me in now?
So, you're not wired? You can't connect?
Nope. Been allergic to neural wiring since the war.
This seems like a strange thing to be doing then, running a trance den. You can't even experience the world you've built for these people.
Means I can't get addicted to it either. Best kind of insurance.
Yeah, cocaine does nothing for me since the war.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
Will that trancing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Go on, get moving.
Why don't you hack the water yourself? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like that on the go.
You can't
that
get
makes sense.
wired.
Also means I got deniability if they just
Can't even
catch
get
some
the
thrall messing
wires.
around with it. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
I ain't got the wires,
Where the
mate.
wires at?
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections. So, they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Han likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal.
So, ignoring the technical limitations that you could never run any sort of fucking mind net through satellite internet, that's interesting.
Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
But I liked all that dialogue. Did you guys both go? Where'd you both go?
No.
Tyler?
No, we're right.
Tyler? You still there?
Tyler.
Tyler, my guy.
Tyler, I miss you.
Oh well, he'll come back.
Tyler.
Just text him.
I'm trying to find something that I dropped.
I see. So
My mic was muted.
I really like this character. I think I like her the best. It's like, just because she does have the easiest, whatever. She's the most on the ground as far as what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
She's in the trance.
Trance on into that sewage pipe. 871 Cyrus Street.
The guy who knows sent us a... This doesn't look like an interesting news story. Hell yeah, let's jack into the antenna. I'm gonna gel up the car. Nailed it. Step away from the blood and been gooped. Are you serious? Hell yeah, I'm gonna put it in deep drive 2. Let's fucking go. I have no idea why I did that. No idea at all.
That was awesome, dude.
Incredible. How's that for hacking?
Hey, no entry.
I'll turn the car and send it to you.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
That's so...
She thinks a crowbar is a car repair
I do
tool?
like that she's also a psychopath. That's nice, too.
It's old and
Crowbar. The most useful tool.
Oh, easy fix.
Car repair and utility control.
Oh, wait, what the hell? It says, unauthorized use of City of Newton utilities terminals carries a penalty of fine, imprisonment, or reconditioning. Interesting. Let's wipe it.
Brainwashing.
Let's wipe it. Let's put our goop on it.
Nah, dude.
Slap that thing with your goop.
Use the car
Too
repair
easy.
tool.
Water. Yeah, just give everybody water.
871 is where he is,
this
right?
is direct action. Everybody gets water. I'm a hero.
Oh, you just like you turn on too much power and it blacked the place out.
When I find that girl, oh, he's not happy with you.
Yeah, you turned on too much power. So just 870,
no
just
one gets-
871.
Oh. No one gets power. Oh, 871.
I'm pretty sure 871 is where he's at.
Alright. That's good. I'm chaotic evil.
Is it yet 871?
What?
Where's their
I don't know,
address?
check your email.
How about we just
When I find that girl.
talk to him.
Hello? You there? Where are you?
He's gonna rip
You
your
can't
throat
see
out.
me?
Can't see anything with these lousy eyes they gave me. They ain't worth shit in the dark. Hello?
You
can't see it. They ain't worth.
So you can just go in.
Oh yeah, just go inside. Oh.
I was planning on giving you water, but I guess. What's the address? I don't know what the address is.
Check your email.
I can't reach any of its
I told
control
you to-
surfaces. There's a centimeter thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface.
Gross.
That's really gross.
Nah, mine's fresher. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that. Hey! Nope. No.
Yeah, check your email.
Check my what?
Email.
It's not.
I'm gonna jack into the hypernet.
She looks like the lady from
It's not.
that really terrible
The city's list of current hazardous
game
chemicals got
that was
chemical
like
markers,
Neo
formulas, and break.
France, and with like memories and shit. It's like remember me, or memory, something. It's a really terrible game. It was not good. It was not fun to play.
I like that she sits cross-legged when she goes into a trance, as opposed to these fuckers.
Just sort of like smash themselves.
So,
Does
like,
that person have a name?
If you tranced for like 12 hours, would you just like, would your back stop working? Would it just like, would you just wake up and just be like, well, I fucked it
Can't
up.
move.
I just.
One of them. Does one of them have a name?
Sofa.
Oh, I thought their name was Soja, and I was like, is that a? That's dumb foreshadowing.
Go on. Lousy thrall. When I find that girl. When I find that girl.
I understand, but what am I doing? What is my actual
Beat
objective?
him with a crowbar.
Lousy city. Damn power.
There's only so much you can do with a crowbar.
Oh yeah, and that's one of them.
Lousy city. Damn power. When I find that girl.
I don't know how to get power back.
Me neither.
City, damn power.
How do you find out? Like, I don't even know where to start to find out.
Maybe we just solved the puzzle by accident. I don't know. And now
Maybe.
Yeah.
But you got an achievement for it, so I assume
that was like a route. I assume. Like you could give it power. Or you could
I
just.
can't reach any of its controls. The wetware won't.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's this. The wetware won't
Are there
form a
any
connection.
other areas in here?
Let's just crowbar it. Cool.
Well, yeah.
Wait, weren't we told not to use wetware? Weren't we told not to get into the trance? I feel like I remember that.
By whom?
The like ignorance. They were like, "Don't go into the fucking trance. You'll kill yourself."
Oh.
Yeah, this is how the internet's gonna look. I agree. Feels about right.
Dude, go into
That's
the
how it already
game.
looks.
Hi there. Hi there.
New user one.
Hi there.
This is great.
Hi there.
One of these guys is absolutely gonna have some racist username.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except you're gonna get like Nazi lover.
There's gonna be a Pepe, and
Yeah.
it's just gonna be like, "Oh my god, this joke doesn't die."
What's up?
It's been
I'm
centuries.
partaking in the digital experience. Apparently more vivaciously than you.
How do you
R
fake it?
slash
You're just standing,
I'm very
floating.
Hey, shut up!
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm seeking to take the trans to its full potential. It can look like
Jesus
whatever you
Christ,
want,
this is
but
the worst
some
part of the
people
internet.
just
But
look
it's so
like
accurate.
people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist?
Oh, that's a cool derogatory term.
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first though, you hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed. Meh, 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 meh.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Well, it's a shame you can't play soccer.
Remind me, what are you here for?
What? Something wrong with your Gibson? It's the games. I'm here for the games. Front of the line. Front of the line.
You're front of the line. I see.
And don't you forget it. That next slot is mine.
So when do we dox him?
Remind me, what are you here for?
What? Something wrong with your Gibson?
Oh my
It's
God.
Your front of- and that...
Is this one of your usual trans spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable. Most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside.
This dude is
Oh,
100%
yeah,
a
no, it's
neckbeard in real
Not a
life.
problem?
Yeah.
No, I
He
got my
called you
usual
a
spot to
pleb.
crash under the pipes. It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
Oh, dude, go fuck up his clean spot.
Go out and take a shit on his forehead.
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
What's with the dancers?
We're in a
know.
postmodern society. Lines don't
They
exist
come up here
anymore.
from the bars, spilling vodka all over the sim. Dirty, dirty people.
Ciao.
Fine, fine,
Go
whatever.
dirty him up.
I love this character because he's so fucking realistic. Let's go to the pit. Oh, hi.
Oh,
You told
it's
me to do
Jinso.
something.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
It was
There's
alright.
a lot of reasons I
It was a
switched
challenge.
course. I must have seen more of this city in the last few hours than I had in years.
Hopefully we can work together to resolve both of our troubles.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Jilly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
Nuke this. You're just being abstruse now.
What we have found is sensitive.
Abstruse?
We must take care.
Enough with the cloak and dagger bullshit. What the hell is going on?
We will explain everything. We need your help to resolve a matter first. Before we can disclose such delicate information, this server must be emptied. Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
I'll do what I can.
Issa, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Oh, that's
Don't
sweet.
get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again. If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean? I'll get back to ruining everyone's evening.
Bitafik.
That's amazing. Now we have to use like social graces to get everyone to leave. Also, I dig this fucking music. Yeah.
It's like walking into a disco from the outside.
So how does this feel like? How do you guys feel about this like portrayal of the future internet?
It's accurate.
I mean, yeah.
I like the
synthwave aesthetic lasted to today, and it comes from the '80s. So, what's 100 years more?
Yeah.
Hi there.
Evening.
Can I flirt?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
This your usual haunt?
First time here,
Come here
actually. There's a place on Nyasa that I used to go to.
This is my first time here too. I stopped going to dens after I
kiss.
matriculated.
I can understand. Some people just prefer the freedom of the open web, but you get a different kind of atmosphere in these smaller local servers.
Oh my god.
Dude,
The avatar looks edgy. How's it?
Something bothering you?
Nani.
Not obvious, huh?
I can see it right through the trance. What's up?
Well, I gotta come out to these dens to trance, right? Except the last couple of times, it's not gone so well.
Wiring problems?
Worse, someone keeps going through my pockets while I'm under. I disconnect and find someone's gone with all my quanta.
Jeez, sorry to hear. Poverty's my answer to that problem.
This time I'm hiding it. They won't find any money on me.
You like the server the Sten's got running?
It's alright. There's only so much you can do with a repurposed terminal, though.
No doubt legitimately acquired.
No doubt. Still, they've got a bar, a dance floor, and a bunch of games running. And I love the way you can just stare off the edge into forever.
They should kiss. That's my opinion.
Why'd you
Yeah,
choose this
same.
place, if you don't mind me asking?
My folks have been trying to get me to cut down.
Fortunately, something I've not had to deal with. No folks.
So I can't trance at home. I have to use dens. The further from home the dens are, the better. Why'd you come here?
I'm on the run from a cell agent who's trying to kill me. My underground contact told me to meet here.
You're funny.
Oh, I get it now.
Cute.
What's with those guys hogging the dance floor?
From what I can tell, they're celebrating. They've got a cycle of drinking down here and partying up there.
Wait,
Any
how's
idea what's
alcoholic?
got them in such a good mood?
I don't know. Some sport thing? Big win, apparently. I haven't really paid attention to that stuff since I started trancing.
I know the feeling.
It's so strange to me that it's just like it's so honestly depicting the trance den, like just the squalid and destitute or whatever, just like absolutely disgusting. And I'm still like, yeah, I'd come here. This would be sick.
Yeah.
What's with the... Any idea? I know... You've been trancing long?
Not really. Only got wired last year.
Really?
My friends were raving about the trance, and eventually I gave in.
It was a good choice, wasn't it?
The best. The trance is a whole new experience. A whole new world. Before, the net was just
A
the net.
whole new
Now,
It's thoughts, feelings, media, all is a living world.
a waking dream full of everything. Made of other minds.
Welcome to my world.
A started to spend a whole lot of time in here after that. Sure, I dropped out of my post-grad course, but...
I'd do that.
What do you think of the walking can opener outside the den?
Leon, he's alright. He fought in Singapore. Doesn't like to talk about it, though.
Don't you think it's odd, someone without wiring running a trans den?
It's good for security, I guess. Means he's always on guard.
You're still worried, though.
Yeah, thieves are tricky.
I've got RAM trouble. What was it bothering you again?
Thieves. Every time I trans,
Interesting avatar you've got there.
Thanks. Apparently I'm an idealist.
So it's based around your perfect self-image?
Exactly. Screw months of diet and exercise.
Or millions of quanta of surgery and nanoplasty.
You're one as well?
I never really thought about it that way. I just thought this looked cool.
Yeah.
That's the general idea.
I don't think any of this is particularly unique, but I like all of it.
Let me get back to you.
Yeah.
Sink you later.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
It's the guy.
Dude, yeah.
Give me some black iced
Put
tea.
him in the
Okay, who
maid.
wants it? Nuke. Okay, there was definitely a nuke. We're gonna be very clear. There was a nuke in this past. Everyone says nuke it. There's
Yes.
a drink called Nuclear Winter. All right. With that said, what do we want? Cuba Libre, Nuclear Winter, black iced
I
tea.
want a nuclear winter.
Yeah, let's see what nuclear winter gives
Wouldn't
you.
be a nuclear winter.
On the rocks?
Wouldn't be a nuclear winter without ice.
Or radioactive fallout, but that'd be going a bit far to mix in.
Jamming out. This is so sick.
I used to have an automeal kind of like you. She got her recipes off a memory card. What about you?
I got all the usuals built in already, plus a few extras, this being the trance and all.
How do you mean?
People can be a little more adventurous about what they choose in here.
I guess the law, or even physics, doesn't really matter here.
As long as I got the formula, I can fix it up for you.
Don't you charge for drinks?
It's ladies' night. Come to think of it, I have never been told when it wasn't ladies' night.
Guess the management really wants more ladies in here. What are you supposed to be? Victorian?
I'm the bartender, missy. Wouldn't be much of a club without one.
Real or?
Nah, I'm part of the program. They got me out of a broken down machine in a dive bar in Southeast Newton.
Funny.
Ciao.
Give it to your girlfriend.
I don't think he'd want that.
Wait, what? I mean, I'm cool with that's fine. Sure, let's date anyways. That sounds fine. Oh wait, is this another gender thing? 'Cause
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
What can you make of these?
Well, they got the formulas in here. You sure got some interesting tasting drinks, missy.
Huh?
Howdy there,
A glass of your finest estrogen, sir.
Getting in touch with the feminine side, missy.
Just what are you implying?
Nothing at all, man.
You better not be. Ciao.
I don't think he'd want that.
Get me with that estrogen.
So she doesn't like getting stolen from. He doesn't like being dirty.
Hi there. Looks like they're having fun. Looks like they're having fun. Hi there. Hi there.
So is this supposed to be a theme? Because it feels like she's nicer in the trance.
Possibly.
I think all of her default responses have been... Well, I guess maybe that's just addiction.
Maybe.
Hi there.
She also just doesn't like being outside of the trance.
This might, but I need everyone
That
to leave.
does
What?
come through.
I haven't gotten into the game.
It wouldn't be.
No, games first. Do you get me?
Ciao.
Fine.
What? What were you saying?
Who?
Nothing in particular.
Anyway,
I do think that the next step is outside.
I don't think he'd.
I believe it.
So the one guy hangs out under the pipe.
Hey. Nope. This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa. There's nothing less.
You just stole.
Who is
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance. But I'm in something serious. Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her.
I want to put it back.
Sure.
Get the money. Put it back.
I don't want to lose anything.
I'm not
in
a
the
bad
sofa.
person. I'm sorry, boyfriend.
Can you break the pipes?
Let's do it.
Alright.
Jack.
That's the plumbing wrecked. This guy better hope nobody turns the shower on.
Good thing the water isn't on.
Hey. Nope.
I feel so bad.
Hey, how'd you
I
go? Lousy. Hello? Is anyone there?
I'm sorry, boyfriend.
871.
Says it's on.
Oh, you have to flick it to off,
That's
so it'll
weird.
say off.
Okay, I understand what that was. Now. What if that just kills him?
Oh, yeah, you just
Go back
drowned.
in, and he's just like dead.
Nope. He's
Gandalf.
I can block one connection at a time?
Yeah, you'll
Oh,
probably
wait,
have to
Federal
go in and
Republic
find
of Brazil.
someone and
Union of
see
Latin
where they're
America.
from.
Caribbean Commonwealth. Hey, USA. California Concord. USA Atlantic. I split my country too.
Canada.
European Federation. Federation of South African States. Mashiki Umajwa. ECOWAS. The Georgia Treaty Union. South Asian Cooperative. Greater Han Republic. Oh, that's not China. It's part of China.
Yeah.
Japan. Yeah, Japan's gonna stick around. Oceania Partnership Accord. People's Republic of China. Greater Han Republic. Russian Federation.
Oh, so
Russia.
northern and southern China split from one another. Is India still India?
It's a
India
South
is like
Southern
the
Asian
South.
cooperative. Wait, they're distinct geographic regions, North and South China.
I'm sure you can split them. They're not naturally split.
I thought you were referring. You said you seemed to say something that was like.
I've already linked with it.
Yeah, they. I just thought it was neat that they split them in terms of government.
They went full civil war
Hey.
on us.
What do you want?
Much as I hate to bring up me,
Spit it out.
actually, that's what you. The sewage pipe over your head's burst.
What? How'd something like that happen?
I've no idea.
Nuke it. Nuke it. I will not be giving this server any positive feedback on my blog.
Let's go play games.
Bummer.
Gravball get nuked.
Hey there.
Hey, you got here just in time.
For what?
The end of the world, baby.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
He's T-posing.
What a rush, huh?
What just happened? What is this sim?
Get nuked, man.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. That's the name of the sim.
Get nuked? That's a bit...
A bit on the nose, but it does what it says on the wrapper. That's what people come here to do. Get nuked.
I think I've had enough explosions for 1 week.
I love
So
getting
what's it
too.
about?
The whole history of atomic warfare, baby. If you can think of a time where they've dropped the bomb, this sim gives you the chance to experience it.
Wow, I've seen people make some pretty weird stuff in the trance. I guess I'm not in a position to judge.
Darn straight. Besides, it's not just historical interest, it's for fun. With online map data, you can set it to nuke anywhere in the world.
So what's the aim? Can someone win?
It's not a game, it's a simulation.
This is a call
Although
out.
sometimes we try to choose scenarios and see who can get the higher body count.
Huh.
I'm winning at the moment. Sarbamba, New Delhi, 2027.
I thought you just said it wasn't a game.
Not all the time.
So where are we? The beach?
Siege of Singapore, 12 years ago. Smack bang in the middle of the Timuhani War.
Huh?
The most deadly atomic conflict in history, babe. China, Pakistan, and India. You're not from around there, are you?
Why do you say that?
Well, you kind of look.
I could be a bald man in my 50s for all you know.
Just thought I'd check. Don't bite my head off. You might have lost family in it.
I have no idea where I'm from. Refugee raised in Newton.
Oh yeah, we nuked them last week as well.
That's funny.
What are your favorites?
My top 5: Castle Bravo, Hiroshima, Singapore, New Delhi, and Vegas. Some Zift came in earlier, wanted Nagasaki. Would you believe? I'm all like, they already did Japan 3 days earlier. Get some originality, man.
Can we have a go at flattening Newton? I'm in the mood to take it out on the city.
Sorry, babe. The server's only running the shareware version. I'm afraid Singapore's all we get.
Why are you here then? You sound like an enthusiast.
Yeah, but Leon, the guy who runs this place, he lets me admin it. I'm in charge of all things atomic in this server.
Is there any way to change the settings?
Singapore's the only map we've got in this version. Only thing you could do is tweak the bomb, really. And the user mortality setup, too.
I'm Mandela.
Fearless Phil. Him over there is Vomitor. I help Leon out by running his nuke server for him.
Are you in the cellar? The den?
Oof, meat space questions. We've only just met. I'm running an open line from home. My mom doesn't like it when I go to it. I mean, I've got my own specialized setup at my place.
I like how there's a little bit of expression here.
I was just wondering, would you be able to disconnect? I can't really tell you why, but it's really important.
Say what? I can't leave now. I've got the nuke server to look after.
Maybe if you go when you next get killed by the blast or the fallout?
Hey, if mortality was on, we'd all have been wasted by that last one. While God mode is on, nothing can kill us.
That's quite an outfit you've got.
You like it? Classic post-nuke apocalypse chic.
You know, there are places in the world that have really suffered nuclear attacks. I don't think anyone dresses like that there.
My style comes from the oldies. It's post-retro. Like, from before there were any of the big atomic conflicts.
So, movies and games rather than actual nuclear catastrophes?
Exactly. The real survivors are so downbeat, aren't they? They take all the fun out of atomic warfare.
Sink you later.
Catch you in the afterglow.
I can't pull it off, but I'm going to need a way through if I want. That's odd. This rock is... I'm going to need a way through if I don't think he...
Wasn't one of the drinks that you could get with the extra stuff? Like
phosphoric acid.
I don't think he'd...
Yeah, like one of the acids.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Hi there. I wonder if he's ignoring me, or whether he just doesn't know I'm here. Trance does funny things to people.
Also, we didn't want to write another character. Let's check out the other game.
So like grab ball.
A nice game, loser. Hey, how about best 16 out of 30? Ha ha.
Jerk.
Is that guy's name El Mustardo?
Yep.
I like Domino and El Mustardo.
Hi there.
Yo.
What's going on in this sim?
It's called Grav Ball. I guess you could say it's a competitive reflex test. Each player has to hit the ball back at their opponent until one misses.
Oh yeah, I remember.
This game's 100 years old.
Except it's first person. The ball has no gravity and keeps getting faster. You game much?
Not really. I'm more of a creative solitary sort.
Nobody on the friends list?
Hey, no, not many. Got any more help?
What, aside from you can't win against this guy? Make sure you don't start your swing too late. Start your swing before the ball's reached your platform.
So if I'm having trouble, I'll give it a shot.
So I need to take
Thanks.
some like
no problem
super drug to attack fast probably here.
Or just
drink the estrogen.
So I think we can solve that. I think we can solve that last puzzle and then call it. Does that sound good?
How did there?
The puzzle of
I'm feeling it.
the plate.
Don't spill that now.
The metal.
Got it.
Ciao. Hi there.
Don't spill that sulfuric acid now. Oh yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this.
What is it?
Well, I was just offline a second ago, finding some food. Anyway, I saw this guy going through your stuff on the sofa.
Oh, Nuke, you found it? Damn. What do you look like?
Big guy.
He was in
Big
blue
guy.
Sconto overalls, real tatty.
Oh, Nuke, at a city kid? There's so many of them. How am I supposed to find him?
Probably better to start looking sooner.
You're right. Thanks for your help. There just aren't enough decent people like you in the city anymore.
This is not fair.
Yeah.
This is not okay. No. No, I didn't do anything good.
The acid's eaten right.
Yeah.
God mode off.
God mode off.
Is there like a specific one we need to do?
Go to Newton.
Hiroshima Revisited sounds funny. Or just like
You
Hiroshima
cry.
because he said he didn't like it.
Here we go!
I wanted to leave before the thing blew up.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably just not an option. And when you log back in, your character has radiation poison.
Hey. Nope.
He's probably the other one in the grab ball.
Yeah. Fucking... I almost started the other one.
Let's go see.
Oof.
I hope they don't have full feedback switched on at their end.
Oh god.
I hope they don't have full.
Yikes.
In a sim like this, you could probably walk all the way into the city for the experience. It'd be a lousy view, though.
It's a good way to communicate, though.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. Alright. Let's save it.
El Mustardo. I tried. Ooh.